The yoga sling is my favorite of all of the new accessories that we have. You can tell it's really big. We're gonna actually hang this from either the top closest to the wall hooks or the top outside hooks. I'm gonna go for top outside hooks first, and not tall enough that I can get there without climbing up. So we have the carabiner attachments. We attach on one side, and then just make sure that it's not twisted. And then we'll go ahead and attach it on the other side. And then it's just gonna open up this amazing world of opportunities of very cool things that you can do with the fuse ladder. So what I love about it, one, is that it's soft and padded, because that's how I like to live my life. Also, once it's up, it's got a closed system of adjusting it, which means that we don't have any kind of loose straps hanging off the side. You can just grab the outside edge where the buckle is and just pull down to make the strap longer, and then just look on the other side and try to even it out. Now, once you have the sling at whatever height you want it, then you're going to have lots of different exercise opportunities to do from there, and I'll show you some of those now. So hands down, my favorite thing to do with the sling is to hang upside down. So you can have it, really high or kind of low towards the ground. I'm gonna actually go really high right now because I want to see what that feels like. So you'll make sure that the strap is behind your lumbar spine. I like to hold my fingers in these little, the place where we have the metal that connects the sling to the straps. I'm just going to walk myself upside down. You want it to connect so that your legs can essentially wrap around it. So wrapped around it here, I get this nice traction, like my hands barely touch the floor. Can cross my hands behind my back, behind my head. Just kind of swing a little bit from side to side. And if I want it a little bit lower so that my hands can touch the floor a little bit easily, I'm just gonna hold on to the outside of where these hooks are, pull down, do the same thing on the other side. And that's how easy it is to adjust. I just try to make sure it's even. And so here, I should be able to get my hands to the floor more easily. So still walking myself upside down. There's the floor. Grab hold of one of the rungs and then just press myself out, finding a little bit of a back bend there. To do some oblique exercises and arms at the same time, you can grab a single arm spring, take it to the top center hook, so you can just have it hanging there. Grab hold of the spring. You can hold the spring over your head and then reach out towards the center of the room and lift back up. So the spring is helping you on the way up, but you're resisting the stretch on the way down, which I think feels really nice. You can kind of hang out in a straight line, work on extending your arms, going over a little bit and up, over a little bit and up. And if this is giving you too much of an assist, you can do a longer spring. If it's not giving you enough of assist, you can use a heavier spring. To work on some really lovely back extension, have the sling and two short arm springs. So you're gonna walk yourself out so that you can have the sling under your pelvis. You're basically going to come to a straight line first. Start by folding yourself in half. And you're gonna feel a lot of glutes, hamstrings. Do a bicep curl up, press your arms overhead. You can lift them up higher, around, and fold. Bicep curl, back extension, arm extension, lift your arms up and around and down. You can also lift out, around, and forward, letting your arms lift up. If this is too heavy, this is like borderline too heavy for me, what I could do is I could just lift the springs up a little bit higher. Bring your feet up a couple of rungs. Let the straps support you at, I'm kind of on my hips, like tops of legs, hips. I'm just getting this really nice tractioning kind of feeling as my chest drops through my arms. So leg in the strap, turn to face to the side. Go ahead and let's drop your forearm down. So it's kind of underneath your shoulder. Reach your top arm to a higher rung and just press your leg out. You might need to reach down further depending on how much of a leg stretch that you want to get. And then you can pull yourself back in. Reach your leg out. Pull yourself back in. Reach out. You can turn so that you're facing towards the ladder and your leg that's in the sling can just rotate around behind you. And then you can rotate it back to a turnout. The opportunities really are pretty limitless with what you're going to be able to do with this. I can't wait to see what you guys start posting once you get one.